Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Centennial Conference first-round playoff game between the Gettysburg Bullets and the Swarthmore Garnet. Mark Narducci here to bring you all the action between the teams that are seeded 4 and 5 in the Centennial Conference. The top 5 teams earned a postseason berth. Swarthmore with a 2-1 regular season win over Gettysburg, and this one figures to be just as close. It'll be Swarthmore in the garnet uniforms, the visiting Bullets in the white. As they line up at center field, here's PA announcer Josh Throckmorton with the lineups.
Conference Championship. Tonight's opening round matchup is between the visiting Gettysburg College Bullets and the Swarthmore College Garnet. Referee for tonight will be Jesse Petrillo. He's joined by line judges Joseph Petz and Chris Finn. Fans, let's meet the teams. First up, the reserves for visiting Gettysburg College. Junior goalkeeper number 0, Colin Wallace. Junior defender number 4, Matt Tennant. Sophomore defender number 5, Mauro Ramadin. Junior midfielder number 8, Nico DeSimplico. Junior midfielder number 11, Connor O'Donnell. Junior forward number 14, Matt Madura. Sophomore defender number 15, Garrett Pinkston. First year forward number 17, Aiden Jacinto. Sophomore defender number 18, Sam Majka. Sophomore defender number 19, Zion Williams. Sophomore midfielder number 20, Nathaniel Comey-Morgo. Junior defender number 21, Eddie Acosta. First year defender number 22, Ian Bernatavis. Sophomore midfielder number 23, Chase Sempervive. Sophomore midfielder number 24, Lucas DiGiacomo. Sophomore defender number 26, Henry Marshall. Junior forward number 27, Julian Burden. Junior forward number 28, Cooper McCauley. Junior forward number 29, Pape Diallo. Junior midfielder number 30, Andrew Newmeyer. First year midfielder number 31, Max Baer. First year defender number 32, Max Stopp. First year forward number 34, Aiden Gaynor. And first year goalkeeper number 99, Leandro Ribeiro. Starting lineups for the visiting Bullets tonight. Junior defender number 2, Brandon Rodenbush. Sophomore defender number 3, Fritz Ryder. Sophomore midfielder number 6, Jayasu Koulibaly. Junior forward number 7, Jack Carroll. Junior forward number 9, Connor Fife. Senior forward number 10, Jonathan Molina. First year defender number 13, Colton Ward. First year midfielder number 16, Aiden Muller. Junior midfielder number 25, Mike Carasino. First year defender number 33, Nur Adekare. And in net for the visitors, it's the sophomore goalkeeper number 1, Kevin Muhick. Bullets are assisted by Rob Brandel and Nolan McGran, and led by head coach Matt Metrick. And now, let's meet the home team. First, the reserves for Swarthmore College. First year goalkeeper number 00, Christian Bignati. Junior goalkeeper number 1, Aiden Severny. Junior defender number 2, Derek Muth. Junior defender number 3, Cole Smith. Junior midfielder number 11, Jonah Johnson. Sophomore defender number 12, Matthew Laurie. Sophomore defender number 13, Brandon Cook. Sophomore midfielder number 15, Antonio Caligari. Junior forward number 16, Bless Tumashabe. Sophomore defender number 17, Shane Ross. Senior forward number 19, Io George. Sophomore forward number 20, Freddie Lynn. Junior defender number 21, Jason Muth. Senior forward number 22, Joe Barilli. Sophomore defender number 24, Oliver Claxton. First year midfielder number 25, Grant Wynn. First year defender number 26, Dean Shaw. First-year defender number 27, Noah Perlman. First-year defender number 28, Ethan Ernst. First-year defender number 29, Isaac Gudmundsson Goldstein. And sophomore goalkeeper number 30, Caleb Ehrenholtz. Starters for the home Swarthmore College Garnet this evening will be senior defender number 4, Harry Nevins. Junior midfielder number 5, Leo Heck. Senior defender number 6, Harrison Hotham. Senior midfielder number 7, Woo-Jin Shin. Sophomore midfielder number 8, Stathis Calatheus. Senior forward number 9, Connor Gill. Senior midfielder number 10, Charlie Ward. Junior midfielder number 14, Sean Nolan. Sophomore forward number 18, Brandon Cramblett. Sophomore midfielder number 23, Oliver Garcia. And starting in net for the home team, it's junior wearing number 0, Max Krall. Swarthmore is assisted by Kieran Dalton, Tor Hotham, Harry Ishiropoulos, Zach Sebastandera, and Tom Brooks. The Garnet are led by head coach Eric Wagner in his 20th year. Fans, we would like to remind you that the Swarthmore College Centennial Conference and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner only. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or any other intimidating words or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the venue. Consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products are prohibited. Artificial noise makers, air horns, and electronic amplifiers are also not allowed tonight. Thank you for your cooperation.
So that are the
Conference opening round matchup.
That's the lineups for today. As Josh Throckmorton, the PA announcer, announced not only the lineups but all the players, and that's great to see everybody there. Like we said, this should be just an outstanding game. And the winner will have to face Johns Hopkins, which was the top seed. And obviously the first 3 seeds get byes, four hosts 5, and then the semifinals Friday, and then the finals after that on Sunday. And the other games, it'll be the winner of this, as we said, will be taking on Johns Hopkins. The other semifinal will be 3rd-seeded F&M at number 2, Washington College. So it was just a crazy season in the Centennial Conference. Johns Hopkins wins the division with a 7-2 record. Washington College, F&M, and Swarthmore all were 6-2-1, and due to tiebreakers, that's how Swarthmore ended up 4th. Gettysburg at 5-3-1, Ursinus 5-4, Haverford 4-5. Then it was Muhlenberg 2-6-1, McDaniel 1-8, and Dickinson 0-8-1. But again, to show how competitive this conference is, we saw Dickinson give Swarthmore all it could handle. Swarthmore winning a 3-2 victory over Dickinson. So again, no real easy games here in the Centennial Conference. What's interesting is these 2 teams played September 25th, and Swarthmore won 2-1, as we mentioned. Gettysburg took a 1-0 lead, and then Swarthmore got 2 goals from Joe Barilli. Now, Barilli will not be playing tonight. He is out with a knee injury, out for the season, and he had 4 goals this year and was a real key part of the attack. So that's a major loss for Coach Eric Wagner's Garnet. So we're just about ready to get underway here, and like I said, it should be a great game. By the way, the referee, Jesse Petrillo, running the lines, Joseph Pitts and Chris Finn, and we are off. Kroll gets it. Hotham headed it back to him. Such a strong back line. Now, the guy to watch is number 9, Connor Fife. Second in the Centennial Conference in scoring with 11 goals. So Fife is a guy that everybody is going to be watching very closely. And there was Fife on the ground. You saw him just couldn't get possession of the ball. Kroll kicks it up. That's intercepted by Koulibaly. Very crafty with the ball, number 6. That ball's out of bounds, so it'll be Swarthmore on the far end. Stathis Clothier on the throw, and he's the number 8. He is the Centennial Conference Offensive Player of the Week last week. Got the big goal in last week's game over Haverford. A 2-1 overtime win over Haverford College. By the way, we said that Dickinson score of 3-2. Of course, that went into overtime in that game. There's a long ball. Charlie Ward kicks it in and cleared away. So a good chance early on. That was cleared away by 25, Mike Carasino for the Bullets. Hotham will take the throw. He's got a long one. This could be very dangerous. Gets a lot of velocity. Carasino. Oh, and Wojin Shin with a one-timer over the crossbar. That's an outstanding play by Shin. Of course, Shin with the 2 goals in that win over Dickinson that we televised. That's 14 shown, Nolan. People who have been watching Swarthmore games this year understand what a tremendous quarterback he's been back there as a center back. Again, Brandon Cramblett, number 18. They were trying to go long for him, but the keeper, Kevin Muhick, sophomore from Morristown, New Jersey, got to it first. So early on here, Swarthmore putting on some heat. You love the possession game that Swarthmore plays, and it starts from the guys in the back. As we said, Nolan does a great job, but that was a miss kick that time, but Nolan gets to it. Intercepted, that was by Fritz Reiter, who wears number 3. Gettysburg out there, but there's no one on the spot. Such an accurate passer. Looking to go long ball, but that was 13, Colton Ward. He'll be a pretty busy guy back there tonight. Ward kicks it out. There's Hotham. He's got some time, but he lets it go out of bounds. That's a nice job by him. Gettysburg looking to work that left flank. That's 7, Jack Carroll. But again, excellent job by Charlie Ward. Ward looking for Cramblett. Cramblett down the right flank. Cramblett with the cross. Hit out of there that time by Nur Adakari for the Bullets. Here comes Carroll. Carroll with an array of moves. He tried to go back, didn't work. There's Harry Nevins, just so steady in the back for the Garnet. Of course, Nevins, we'll also see him up a lot, especially on corner kicks. Outstanding in the air. He's also a very good penalty kicker if it comes to that. back, Swarthmore has been really putting on the heat early on here. Kevin Muhick, the keeper for Gettysburg, really tested early on. Swarthmore last several games has come out on fire, and this is no different tonight. Excellent job that time by Leo Hecht. He was actually fouled there as well.
There's no audio. They can't hear it at the other end.
Okay, some technical difficulties, but we're glad to be back here. As we said, Swarthmore has really been dominating here. Garcia, back to Hecht. Hecht will spread it out. I'll tell you, the Swarthmore's had a real lot of success with the long ball early on. Again, trying to get on the attack. What's interesting is there's Shin. Shin with the cross over to Ward. Ward on the right flank looking to make the move. Ward crosses it in, hit out by Muhick. That wasn't a shot, but it's a good thing that the keeper hit that out. There were some Swarthmore people on the doorstep. Here comes Gettysburg. Carroll. And they're going to call a trip that time on Swarthmore. Jonathan Molina, the senior from Adelphi, Maryland, taken down, number 10. Here come the Bullets on the cross, and too far for Carroll. So really the first good counterattack that time by Gettysburg. Max Kroll, the junior from Tokyo, he's just been really solid in goal this season for the Garnet. Very, very accurate passer, too. Here it is on a goal kick going right to midfield. Fife that time. Here comes Molina. Molina going down the right flank. Makes the move, but kicked out by Nevins. Nevins backing up the play. That's excellent defense. Ward. Again, Cramblett. They're going long for him that time and kicked out of there by Fritz Reiter. You know, the keeper came out here. He didn't call him off. Kevin Muhick didn't call him off, so Reiter had to kick it out of bounds, but still possession for the Garnet. There's Hecht. Hecht. Again, he was looking for Connor Gill there. I'll tell you one thing. Swarthmore is looking for the longer pass tonight early on here and has been pretty effective. There's Reiter to Carroll. Carroll doing a nice job shielding, but he has two men on him, and he gets by. Wow, what a job by Carroll as he keeps possession. Carasina. There's up to the dangerous Connor Fife. Fife looking to go on the other side, but headed away by Clothier. So a little pressure now by the Bullets. Good job by Molina trying to keep possession, but stolen away by the Garnet. And here comes Swarthmore, really fast in transition here tonight. Cramblett trying to keep possession. There's Shin. And they have to go back because some pressure by Gettysburg. Again, another nice pass from Carroll. Hotham. Job well done that time by Colton Ward. Charlie Ward. And again, what Gettysburg is doing is they're putting a lot of pressure on the back. So a lot of times, you know, Swarthmore loves to play out of the back, but Gettysburg not allowing that to happen. Nur Adhikari right there on the outside with the ball. Adhikari. Cramblett has to go back. And again, the Garnet have done a very nice job keeping possession there. Shin, couldn't quite get a hold of it. And that was Adhikari. Ryder, there's Adhikari. And it'll be the Garnet on the throw. So again, Hotham with the long throw. Charlie Ward's going to be crashing there. He's very strong in the air. Watch for number 10. They were looking for Ward on that play. That ball thrown just a little bit too far. So pretty relentless pressure so far by the Garnet. Here comes Gill. Gill looking for someone to pass to. Has Garcia. That ball hit away. And here comes Carroll. We've seen Carroll with the moves down that left flank. Carroll and 25 Carasina have done a nice job working together. And Carasina trying to get it to Molina. And it'll be a corner kick, the first of the game for the Bullets.
Let's go, Brandon!
That'll be Jayasu Koulibaly who will be taking this corner kick. And Gettysburg is sending just about everybody in the box there. Wow, look how crowded that is there. Looked like that time it was Colton Ward with the header that went over. That was a pretty aggressive attack on that corner kick. So there's Max Kroll. As we mentioned, one of the more accurate passers, too. His last goal kick got to right at midfield. This one a little bit past at that time. Cramblett could not quite get possession of it, but Shin kept it in. Hecht felt the pressure on him and had to go back to Nevins. All the way to Hotham. Hotham actually with a chest pass all the way to Nolan. But I'll tell you, Gettysburg is not letting this defense have its own way. We've seen a lot of games where the Swarthmore defense, the backs have been able to take the ball up. Gettysburg's strategy is, let's not let them work very, have much room from the back, and it's been effective. So now it's Swarthmore putting the pressure on the back. There's Ward to Fritz Ryder. Ryder tried to get it that time to Fife. He had the touch, but he wasn't able to control it. You know, Fife's not going to have very much room. Here comes Shin to Gill. Gill had Cramblett on the left side. Now he's looking to go back to Hotham. One touch is to Ward. Nice job there. There's Nevins. He'll come up on the attack, and it's stolen away. Carasino. Back to Koulibaly. Look at Koulibaly. It shows some great ball control, number 6 there. They were calling for a handball on Nevins.
See the handball from here.
No call. So it'll be Colton Ward. He'll get something on this throw. There's no doubt about that. Wow, great throw that time. Kroll got a hand on it, and then he gained possession. That's a great job by Kroll coming out effectively. And here comes Garcia. Garcia at midfield. Ward. Wojin Shin to Garcia. They're working it real well. Now he's looking to pass to someone. There's no target for him. Gill was giving him a look, but they had him covered pretty well. There's Ward. Ward and Adekari in the back there have good communication. Oh, and there's Adekari with the steal, and that could have been a very dangerous play as well. Trying to go long ball to Fife. Carroll was signaling he was open on the left flank. They did not see him that time. And there's Garcia. He's going for Cramblett. Nice job that time by Nair Adekari. Swarthmore having to go back to Kroll. And again, not much time. Molina. Can't let him have too much room. Swarthmore did a good job of getting back defensively. Oh, back heel pass didn't quite work for Gettysburg. That's a nice idea, though. Nair Adekari getting it back to his keeper, Mukic. Here's Carroll. Carroll's shown some good moves on the left side, but Hotham was right there with the defensive play. Nolan with the slide, and it's a good thing he did because Mike Carasino, number 25, had a little bit of room there. You know, Gettysburg's starting to get its feet offensively here. Carroll with the head ball, but that was cleared away by Nevins. Nevins just does a great job backing up plays, and he did it again that time. Good move by Carasino. They're saying now he took the player down, and Carasino's complaining, but Gill really took a shot there. So it'll be Nolan on the free kick. And by the way, watch out for number 4, Nevins. Nevins has come up offensively, going from his outside back spot. He's up there. They didn't go long ball that time to him. Clothier now does. That ball was one time by Ward. Don't know if he had a little more time to settle that. Of course, as we always say, easier to say up here. There's Colton Ward to Carroll. Carroll looking for someone to pass to. They need a little movement there. Carrasino and Carroll have had a nice little chemistry on that left side. And how about Hecht coming back and making that steal? Hecht again got the ball. Here comes Charlie Ward, past midfield. Oh, he was looking for Cramblett. Couldn't get him there, but here comes Carroll. To Carrasino. Ward. Now he'll switch it around to Adekari. Nice job by Nolan. He read that play because they were looking for Fife that time. He read the play, anticipated it, and got there in time. Look at the pressure, the continued pressure by the Bullets. Molina. That ball hit away, but now they go back to Kroll. Kroll has to one-time it, but that ball goes out of bounds. So continued pressure.
Checking in for the Bullets is number 17, Aiden Jacinto.
Bless Tumashambe coming in for the Garnet, and Aiden Jaquinto, number 17, in for the Bullets. Tumashambe in for Connor Gill. And Jaquinto in for Mike Carrasino, who was very, very active in his time in the first half. One thing you're noticing is number 9, Connor Fife, the second leading scorer in the Centennial Conference, has plenty of Garnet jerseys around him. They have not given Fife very much space. Now we're going to have the second corner kick. Koulibaly on the kick, and it's interesting. Last time, Gettysburg put just about everybody in there, not quite as many in there. That ball was headed there, and a nice job by Aiden Muller on the head, and that ball just went wide. So as you see in the clock in the top of your screen, just past the midway point in the first half, Swarthmore really came out dominating, but Gettysburg now has returned the favor and has had some nice runs. Yeah, that was a foul on Ward. He did not let the player go up. Oh, no, they're saying Ward was the one fouled. Excuse me. So it'll be a free kick. Hecht quickly to Nolan. Nolan on the left side. Cramblett. Crosses inside. And they're calling offside on that play. I'll tell you, there were some unmarked Garnet players there, one being Bless Tumashambe. Number 16. The junior from Washington, D.C. And speaking of Tumashambe, he was just battling for the ball that time with Fritz Ryder. Ryder looking to go. There's Fife to Carroll. Carroll's dangerous. Carroll trying to get by two people, and they're saying Nally's tripped. I'll tell you what, Carroll has presented plenty of problems for this Garnet defense. Molina, Fife, and Koulibaly were all around the ball there. Don't put this past Fife to go right on target for this. I mean, obviously, if he takes it, he and Molina are right there. Everybody lined up near the far post, but yep, Fife goes for the ball. That was blocked, and it's going to be the third corner kick of the game for Gettysburg. Koulibaly on the corner. Again, not as many people for Gettysburg in the right at the goal mouth as there were that first corner kick. And that ball headed out. That was Connor Fife that time. One of the few times that Fife has been able to get open. Fife, 11 goals and 2 assists. A local product from Newtown, Pennsylvania, went to played for a great program at Holy Ghost Prep. By the way, Freddie Lynn looks like ready to come into the game for the Garnet. Again, that was Nolan making that intercept that time, looking for Fife. I tell you, Fife does not need a whole lot of room to operate. There's Hecht. He was looking to go back, but he was pressured and had to go forward now. And it'll be the Bullets Bowl. Brandon Raudenbush on the throw. Yeah, both teams would like to get this ball on the ground, but in the air a little bit. There's Ward. He's had a solid first half. To Mashabe. To Hecht. Hecht with a nice job shielding and tries to go back to Tumashabi, and he has him. Looking for help, looking for someone to get to, and he gets by. Tumashabi on the cross with the header by Cramblett. Save. Muhick. That's a nice job. We talked about the dangerous runs that Tumashabi could make. Here comes the Bullets. Molina at midfield. Going to the outside. He was looking that time for 17, Aiden Jaquinto. Jaquinto has good speed going down that right side. So Freddie Lynn in
On for the Garnet, number 20,
for the Garnet. And coming out with Cramblett, who had that nice header and has put a lot of pressure on the Bullets defense. It's been pretty good end-to-end action here in a scoreless first half. Lynn got his first touch there and went back. That's a nice bit of control by Lynn. There's Charlie Ward. Again, he's trying to go long ball to Shin. Also, Freddie Lynn was there as well. That ball goes out, so it'll be. Now they're saying it's the Garnet ball. Okay. Ward. Looking for Tumushabi, but headed away. Carroll trying to clear it. Tumushabi, who's given a lot of problems to this defense so far. Calatheus, Garcia, he traps it. Garcia scored, but he's offside. So Garcia with an excellent trap that time, but offside. There's Ward. Ryder. And Ryder kicked that off to Mashabi, so it'll still be the ball. There's Fife. Look at Fife. No room to operate as Nolan was right on him, would not let him move. Koulibaly, back to Ryder. Foul on Heck. Player down this time. Clock stops. That foul on Leo Hecht. We haven't seen a card or anything on that. Still have to identify the player down on the field. Cannot see the number. That's Molina. Gets a well-deserved round of applause. Jonathan Molina, who went to DeMatha Catholic in Hyattsville, Maryland, a famous school, known a lot for its basketball program, but has produced athletes in so many sports. Lucas DiGiacomo will come in for him, and also coming in for Swarthmore, Jason Muth, and he'll be replacing Wojin Shin. Muth, of course, a real staunch defender, can move up on the attack, very, very strong in the air. That ball headed out, and Swarthmore looking to clear it. There's Heck. Nice job. And Hotham will clear it. Adhikari. Nevins on that clear. Probably would like to have that one back, but he still got it out of harm's way. Oh, that was dangerous that time. Nolan was able to keep possession as Muth headed it back, but it was a slow roller. And here comes Tumushabi working on the right. Now he's taking it in the middle. Tumushabi still with possession of the ball to Muth. Muth goes back. Nolan. And again, that's cleared out by the Bullets. So some pressure now put on by the Garnet. Jason Muth looking for the long pass, but nobody there. Easy play for Muhick. I'll tell you, Jason Muth is such an active player, and he's come in right away and really made things happen. There's Fife with a rare touch.
Checking in for the visiting Bullets is number 34, Aiden Gaynor.
Aiden Gaynor, 34, coming in for Gettysburg. A freshman, a lot of freshmen on this team from Parsippany, New Jersey, played for the Pingree School. And it's still going to be the Bullets ball. And that'll be Colton Ward, yet another freshman from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. We saw what kind of throw he has. This is almost going to be like a corner kick.
Yo, White. Press the ball here, White. Let's go, White. Finish this.
Muth got it. Can't clear it. And finally, Ward kicks it out. Almost a break that time, but a good job backing things up by Nur Adhikari. Well, Gettysburg tried to spread the ball out. It was a good idea, just too much on that pass, and the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Garnet. Clothier. Nevins looking to go long ball. That was headed out by Ryder. Nolan to Tumashabi. Couldn't quite make the trap. If he could have, it could have been dangerous. And Ryder's saying he kicked it off Tumashabi, and the officials agree. So it'll be a throw for Fritz Ryder, sophomore from Quaker Valley High School in PA. Koulibaly, oh, he's so calm with the ball, really does a great job with possession. There's Tumashabi. He's been a real nuisance to this Gettysburg defense. Now, he didn't start the game. Would not be surprised if he's in there to begin the second half. He's really brought a spark to this offense. Number 2, Derek Muth into the game for the Garnet, and he'll replace Charlie Ward. So yeoman work by Charlie Ward as he made several outstanding runs here in the first half. Lathius to Nolan. Nolan one time is, oh, nice defensive play by Ryder that time, as again Tumashabi was behind him and he was making a run. Here comes Ryder. Got Tumashabi to beat. Look at that duel the two are having. Hotham got a piece of it and then cleared away by the Garnet, but Koulibaly right there to Ward. Ward will send it over to the other side, to Adhikari. Long ball to Jaquinto, who couldn't quite get it, so it'll be a goal kick for the Garnet. Really good up and down play here by both teams. You know, because Gettysburg is putting so much pressure on the back line of the Garnet, they can't pass out on these goal kicks. They can't have the short passes out on the goal kicks. They have to go long. So Kralls had to go, and he's been getting them up around midfield. Fife on the head ball. That ball kicked out of there. A lot of pressure put on by Jaquinto, Aiden Jaquinto,
Entry for Gettysburg College.
who's come in and really made a difference here.
On for the Garnet.
Matt Madura coming in, and Connor Fife will get a breather. Strong head by Hotham there. Koulibaly with possession. He is so dangerous. Out of Corey. And finally, Nevins cleared that one away. Ward. That's Colton Ward. We have two Wards here. Charlie for the Garnet and Colton for the Bullets. Gettysburg working that right flank pretty well. Now goes to the other side. There's Ryder. Back to Ward. Koulibaly. He's not really made it. I can't see any mistakes he's made tonight with the ball. Just so composed. But remember, Fife is out of the game, the number one offensive threat for this Gettysburg team. Went out with about 5:23 left here in the first half. Tuma Shabi. Oh, he tried to go back, but that was hit away that time by Muller. Back pass didn't work. Io George, by the way, into the game for Swarthmore. George, the senior from Cranston, Rhode Island. He makes things happen when he's in the game. There's Freddie Lynn, another guy that did not start but has come in. Ryder, Jaquinto. Oh, he was looking to go down to Madura down that left flank, but a nice block there by Hotham. Aiden Gaynor, 34, also into the game for the Bullets. This is Colton Ward. We know he can put something on it, although he's pretty far out. But with under 2 minutes to go, you know he's going for the goal. And that was headed by one of the Garnet defenders, did not see, but Kroll was right there on the spot. I'll tell you one thing Swarthmore's got to watch is Colton Ward really does a good job with those throws, and that could be a dangerous weapon in the second half. There's Hecht. Look at the pressure. They have continued to put the pressure. They are not allowing Swarthmore to do a lot in that back end. And that's where the Garnet are so effective. Here comes Nolan. That ball was blocked. Headed out.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
So with a minute to go in the half, it looks like the Garnet may be sending a lot of people up. There's Derek Muth on the throw. And they're telling him to move back a little bit. Hecht. Nolan. Io George with the ball. George, can he turn it? And kicks it just over, but a nice job by Io George making space for himself, then making the cross there.
10, 9,
Muhick
8,
will take his time as time is running out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that'll do it. Oh, it's been a really entertaining first half. You know, Swarthmore came out on fire. Gettysburg held off the initial charge, and the Bullets made several dangerous runs as well. But we're at halftime. It's scoreless, and we'll be back for the beginning of the second half after this.
Together, we are driven. To motivate. To challenge. To lead. Every practice. Every play. Every day. Every season. 11 schools together in competition. We are the Centennial Conference.
how to know if you should reach out to a friend. Your friend might be
worried, sad,
grumpy, angry,
stressed, weird, rebellious,
anxious, antisocial,
lonely,
sleeping less,
sleeping more,
eating less,
eating more.
Look, there are a lot of things to watch out for, but you know your friend best. So if they're not acting themselves, why not say something? Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org. Awkward.
I am so happy that I chose D3. My coaches and my teammates are always pushing me to reach new potential and to try new things.
You still get to be on a team and play at a very high competitive level, but it doesn't take over your entire life.
They really do want to see you do well in your sport, in the classroom, in life. What the Centennial Conference has to offer is unparalleled by anything else in the country.
Well, welcome back as we get ready for second half action. Mark Narducci here. There you see the score. And you know, for a scoreless first half, there was quite a bit of action. Gettysburg started out very slowly, but really gained some footing. And the Bullets, with 3 corner kicks in the first half compared to just 1 for Swarthmore. Max Kroll, the keeper for Swarthmore, has not had to make a save. Kevin Muhick from Gettysburg has had to make 2 saves. So not a lot of shots, but there's been a lot of attacking, some missed crosses. And on a very cold night here, it was raining in the beginning. It looks like the rain has subsided. And again, the winner will be taking on top-seeded Johns Hopkins in the Centennial Conference semifinal. You see the lineups. Connor Fife, the leading scorer for this Gettysburg team, is back in the game. Remember, with a little more than 5 minutes to go, he left. Molina, who got banged up a little bit on a rough hit, number 10, he is also back into the game for Gettysburg. I had said I wouldn't be surprised if Blustun Shabe for the Garnet is out there. He made a lot happen in the first half. And it looks like he will not be. It looks like he'll be coming off the bench again. Yeah, Cramblett back in the game. In fact, this looks like the original starting lineup for the Garnet. We mentioned a key bit of strategy was that Gettysburg has put a lot of pressure on the Swarthmore defenders. A lot of times, Coach Eric Wagner's team likes to work it out of the back. Nolan has some room to operate. Nevins, Hotham, but they haven't. They've put a lot of pressure, and that means the forwards have had to do a lot of running, and that's probably the reason why both Fife and Carroll, number 7, who's a 6-goal scorer, kind of got a little rest toward the end of the half. Those guys were doing a lot of running defensively and trying to force some passes. So here we go. For the second half, it'll be the Garnet on the tap. Pinpoint passing. Swarthmore got in a little habit of going too much in the air a little bit at times. They're much better just keeping it on the ground. Here's Oliver Garcia. He's running that ball down. Garcia kicks it back to Clothier. Hecht on the intercept. Look at the ball control of Hecht. He's looking for someone. He's saying, hey, come on. Give me a target to pass it to. There's Hecht again. Little give and go. Cramblett. Oh, Cramblett was looking to go to Connor Gill, who broke down that right side. So just as they started, Swarthmore with some early pressure, but here come the Bullets. Molina, he's got great skill. So does number 6, Koulibaly. Long ball, and that's headed off, and it'll be a goal kick for the Garnet. Nevins with the long ball. Molina looking for a target, and he finds one in Rodenbush. Carroll. We know how dangerous he is in very tight space, too. That's what makes Carroll so dangerous. He can operate in tight space and get himself out of trouble. That was Rodenbush on the throw, and it'll be the Garnet. Clothiers. There's Hecht. How about Hecht? He's taken down by Molina that time. Those two have had a pretty good battle, haven't they, in the center of the field, in the midfield? Two guys that have impeccable ball control. Look at the pressure again. Continued pressure. Wojin Shin to Cramblett. Cramblett has 3 white shirts. To Gill. Gill. Headed away by Ward. Ward again. I'll tell you, very impressed with how Fife, runs back defensively and also actually tries to get himself the ball. It's been so tough because there have been a lot of Garnet jerseys around number 9, and rightfully so. Garcia, look at Garcia go. He's turning on the Jets. To Shin. Ward. He can blast it from there, and he does, but it's over the crossbar. Ward's got a very good shot, and I think one of the things Coach Eric Wagner told his team at halftime is we got to put some balls on goal. And, Swarthmore took a page out of Gettysburg books, putting a lot of pressure on the D and forcing that turnover. Again, Fife could not get the ball. Nevins starts to play up. Hecht? Look at Hecht on the fake. Cross inside, there's Garcia, but Ward on the header. Or Ward on that header, that second header. Nevins. And here comes Fife. One of the few times he's had some room. Fife loses control. As Nolan did a good job of not committing. And that's hit away by Nolan and cleared away. Koulibaly had Cramblett on him. There's Koulibaly again. He'll switch fields. No, blocked away. Long ball, but way too long. I'll tell you, Cramblett does a nice job of running off the ball to try to get himself open. Molina, looking for room up top. Hey, Carroll did a nice job. No call on the trip. Carroll. And what a duel that time between sevens. Carroll and Wojin Shin. And Shin got the better of that one. Hecht to Nolan. Here comes Hecht on the cross, and it's wide. It's just amazing. I mean, we've seen so many Swarthmore games this year. We've had the privilege of being able to cover these games, and you just see what an accurate passer Sean Nolan is from the back. And an accurate long passer as well. Wait, that could have been a dangerous pass. Long ball that time. Oh, Koulibaly with a beautiful touch. Number 6 did a great job for Gettysburg. And here come the Bullets. Nolan has a beat on that one, and he'll make the slide, and look at that. It doesn't go out. He keeps it in. That's an excellent job by Nolan. Wow. That is a textbook defensive play. On the cross that time, but again, kicked out. There's Rowdenbush running it down. Carroll keeps it in and tried to go to Molina, but intercepted by Ward. Boy, Carroll, you look at the touch on number 7 for Gettysburg. He's just got a tremendous touch. And that enables him, as we said, he's able to work in such tight corners. Oh, a little push after the play there. Clothier on the throw. Ward. I think Ward was looking far post that time. And that's Nevins goes there. Stolen by Hecht. That was one time by Garcia, and he was looking for Cramblett, but that one went a little bit too far. Muhick able to get it easily. Here come the Bullets. They had Carroll all alone on the right flank. Yeah, that's Fife that time. A little frustration by number 9. Well, one thing Gettysburg missed is they had Carroll on the right flank, and he had nobody on him. Little talking with the officials there. But I'll tell you, they did not see Carroll. That would have been dangerous. Jesse Petrillo, the referee tonight. Fife made an attempt at it. But it's Clothier, who has not been as active on the attack tonight. Of course, we said it earlier in the game, the Centennial Conference Offensive Player of the Game this past week. Nolan, that ball headed out by Adhikari. How about that bicycle kick by Hecht? Ward, Shin, Garcia. Garcia wound up, but that was blocked that time by Brandon Rowdenbush. Boy, number 2 got in there, took a shot, but made the block. So the Garnet making things happen a little bit here offensively. Look at the back heel by Garcia. What a play by Garcia. That ball headed out and then headed away by Carasino, 25. That ball goes out. Ryder lets it go, and it'll be the goal kick for the Bullets. Yeah, we talk about Nolan being an accurate passer. Colton Ward, 13 for Gettysburg, doing the same thing from the back. Well, there's Garcia. He just never stops moving, does he? Always in action. And we have a substitution, Aiden Jaquinto, who made several nice runs in the first half.
Number 17, Aiden Jaquinto.
He comes into the game. And he replaces Molina, and I do not expect Molina to be out very long. Pressure by the Garnet. But now it's Gettysburg. Back to the Garnet. Ward. Koulibaly, how about that steal that time? But again, a lot of pressure being put on by Swarthmore to try. Oh, there's a push there. No call. Oh, there was a call. Nevins that time pushed Fife. Oh, Fife. He wanted to offer him up. Fife wanted nothing to do with it. Things are getting a little chippy here. Of course, Fife, as we mentioned, the Holy Ghost prep product. 11 goals this season, and Swarthmore has done a pretty good job of containing him and not giving him a lot of room. Long ball still. And we're going to have a corner kick. Fourth corner kick of the game. Oh no, excuse me. It'll be a throw-in, although it'll act like a corner kick because Colton Ward is taking it, and he has got a rifle of an arm. Look at that ball. And Kroll gets on it. There were a couple of white shirts there. Max Kroll making the play that time. But again, how dangerous are the Bullets on the long throw by Colton Ward? Battle at midfield, Balakali. Here's Carroll. To Fife. Balakari to the left flank. Jaquinto. Balakari again. That was Garcia trying to work on him, or Koulibaly, I'm sorry. And we're going to get another long one here by Colton Ward. Gettysburg putting a lot of people right on the goal line. That was Hotham heading it out that time. Ryder trying to keep it in. Adekari. Ward. Gettysburg defenders moving up a little bit now. Here's Ward again with the throw. Goes shorter that time to Carroll. Back to Ward. Tries to cross it in there, but hecked on the header out there. Ryder looking to keep it in. Jaquinto hit away by Nolan. I mean, these are pretty far distances away, but Colton Ward's going to take this long throw, and what it's doing is it just puts a lot of pressure on the Swarthmore defense. Fife tried to get ahead on it that time, but that's going to be a corner kick. Koulibaly on the corner, and we've seen the accuracy that he has on these kicks. Look at everybody tightly in the box, tightly on the goal line. And Kroll makes the play that time. Max actually didn't even have to come off his line very far. He was just right there for the ball, making the catch. Koulibaly, nice. Oh, didn't get enough on the head, and Garcia on the steal. Garcia still with the ball with a long shot, and it goes all over the crossbar. How about Oliver Garcia? He just won't give up on a play, will he? He is relentless. Bless Tumashabi back into the game for Connor Gill. As to be expected in a conference tournament playoff game, we've seen a lot of skills on both sides tonight. Yeah, that was a foul on the Garnet. Long ball that time by Adhikari. He was going for Connor Fife, a little too far. Look at Fife, though. He's right up there near Kroll. He wasn't going to give him a lot of room there. Kroll, Garcia, can he get to it? No. Adhikari trying to keep it in as well and couldn't do it. And here come the Garnet. Hecht. Cramblett. Back the other way. Nolan coming up and making the intercept that time. Koulibaly. Adhikari. Carroll. Wow, is he dangerous. Jaquinto on the cross inside. Good job by Harry Nevins on the head ball that time. Adhikari to Carroll. Carroll trying to get by Nevins. Nice job by Nevins. Would not give him that outside. Still going to be the Bullets' ball. And even from this distance, they're going to have Colton Ward with that long throw of his. I'll tell you, this has put a lot of pressure on Swarthmore's defense. Wow, that's a long one. Headed out by Hotham that time. Adhikari. Blocked that time by the Garnet. Still pressure. And Nolan kicked that one out. It's going to be the Bullets' ball. And again, Colton Ward. Colton may be icing that arm tonight after this one. One of the best throws that we've seen in doing these games, I'll tell you that. That ball got by a crowd, and Hotham on the clear. Oh, good play by Adhikari, because had he not handled that, Tumashabi could have gone the other way. As we said, Tumashabi did not start this game, but he has put a lot of pressure on this defense. Jaquinto cleared away, but still in. Here comes Colton Ward again. I mean, these are really far out throws that he's trying to make. Key a lot of times is not to put a ton of air on it, but he's so far out. I mean, it's even for him, this is going to be tough even to get near the 6. And just as I said it, he got it to the 6. Garcia headed that one out, but Carroll with it. Oh, look at the move by Carroll. Carroll with the stutter step on the cross. Nobody there. Kicked away by Cramblett that time. Shin. Tumashabi trying to run past that ball, but here's Garcia running for it. Oliver gets the ball to Hecht. Hecht turning it up to Tumashabi. He'll get the cross if he wants it. No. He's going to try to move toward the center. Tries to shoot it in. Blocked. Still has possession of it. Garcia with the shot. And that's way wide. That time Clothier, before that, went to the ground.
Into the game for the Bullets, it's number 19, Zion Williams. Checking in for the Garnet.
Zion Williams coming into the game. For the Bullets, Brandon Raudenbush going out, and he's being looked at by the medical staff. Oh, stolen by Tumashabi. He's down the right side. Punched out of there nicely that time by Muhick. Jaquinto trying to get it out. You notice something Gettysburg's done now? They have moved Jaquinto on the right side, and they've put Carroll on the left side. Interesting. No one on that clear. Wow. We're going to have a card on Tumashabi. That was a dangerous play that time that he made. And Nur Adhikari is down. Good to see that he gets up on that play. Not only gets up, he's going to take this free kick. Nur Adhikari from Cape Town, South Africa. One of the many freshmen on this Gettysburg team. There's Adhikari again. Williams, who just came in the game, gets the touch. Clothier off of him, so it'll be the Bullets throw. There you see the time in the top of your screen. There was a foul that time. That was on Aiden Moeller, number 16. He was jumping in, did not play the ball. Derek Muth right there with the throw comes into the game. Charlie Ward out. Gettysburg yet to get a shot on goal in this game for all the pressure that the Bullets have put on. Adekari. Jaquinto with a little shove there, and he gets called for it. Stopping the clock right now. We're not seeing any cards, but Jaquinto was told about things by referee Jesse Petrillo. Hecht to Derek Muth. Back to Hecht. Hecht always has his head up, looking to pass to the open man. Hotham trying to get inside and shot just wide, and Muhick got a piece of that, so it'll be a corner for the Garnet. Leo Hecht to take it. Wow, good chance by Swarthmore. Calatheus was trying to give him a target short. He's still there, but I think Hecht is going to go on goal. Remember Nevins from the outside, very dangerous on these plays. How about the back heel that time by Garcia to keep the ball alive? And Garcia still has it. Wow, has he made some plays tonight? Nolan, good pass to Garcia. Garcia again. Calatheus, Hecht. Crosses in, header ball. To Mushabi. We talked about how accurate Hecht is on the pass in there, and Tumushabi unmarked, putting it in, his second goal of the season. 16:40 left here in the second half. There are the two guys, Hecht and Tumushabi. What a play. For Leo, that's his third assist of the season. Well, we said Tumushabi has been making a lot happen tonight, coming off the bench both in the first and the second half. And now we'll see how aggressive Gettysburg is in looking to get that equalizer. Garcia with another great intercept. He has just been constant energy here tonight. Past that time. And kicked out of bounds by Adekari. So Bless Tumashabi's second goal of the season has put the Garnet in front. It'll be Williams on the throw, and it's interesting how limited in touches the dangerous Connor Fife has had tonight for Gettysburg. Here comes Hecht. Here comes Hecht. Oh, and Williams just got a foot on that, or Tumashabi could have been walking on goal. Williams averted a dangerous, dangerous play. That ball's off Hecht, so it'll be Ryder on the throw for Gettysburg on the far side. No, again Garcia making the play, but here's Carroll. Remember we said Carroll had gone to the left side? Well, he was just on the right side that time. Now he's going back toward the left. Williams, notice the defense is moving up now. Gettysburg has to do that. Here comes Carroll. And that ball was hit off by Nevin, so it'll be a corner kick. Now it'll be a throw-in, excuse me. Although the way Colton Ward throws, it'll act like a corner kick. There's no doubt about that. And this one not too far away. Crow got a piece of it that time. And it's a score to tie the game up. I think it was number 25, Carosino. We'll get the official on that.
Gettysburg goal scorer number 25, Mike Carosino.
So the Bullets get the equalizer in quick time.
The home team, number 21, Jason Hughes.
As Carosino gets the equalizer. There was a scramble in front of there. That is his first goal of the season. And, you know, we said the throw-in, the dangerous throw-in by Colton Ward, well, it certainly paid dividends. What a weapon that is. Ward ready to come back into the game. There you see number 10. Leo Hecht to get a breather. Derek Muth. Garcia with that back heel. How about that, keeping possession? Shin to Tumashabi. And that ball's kicked off by Adhikari, so it'll be the Garnet on the throw. Derek Muth. They're bringing Nevins up again. And that's who they were looking for. They were looking for Nevin Short. He got a piece of it, but the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick for the Bullets. What a game this has been. I mean, these two teams played a tight one the first time, a 2-1 victory by Swarthmore. This one's been just as tight. Again, it'll be a throw for the Garnet. Hotham, who can put something on these throws. Williams got a piece of it. Still not cleared. And there's a player down. Well, good to see no injuries on that play. I was trying to identify the player on the far side, could not get the number. There's Nevins. Williams, who's been real solid since he's come into the back line, hasn't he? Remember, Rowdenbush came out, and he was being looked at by the medical staff, but Zion Williams has done a real nice job in the back for the Bullets. Now he's got the throw. Carroll. And that ball goes out, so Derek Muth will take the throw. And Swarthmore has just done an excellent job not giving Carroll that much chance to operate or fight. Oh, Carroll kept possession there by actually boxing out. No obstruction on that one. Williams. Carroll, you saw that play that developed. It was a back heel from Fife to Carroll. That was a pretty nice subtle play there. But again, Carroll and Fife have been operating in tight space. Cramblett back into the game for Swarthmore. Antonio Caligari gets a breather. Muller battling it. There's Ward to Garcia. Garcia. And a nice job that time. Excellent job by Adhikari. He actually flicked it to himself and then kicked it away. Again, look at the pressure from the white shirts on that back line. Ryder tripped that time, and he's limping a little bit there. But it's going to be the Garnet on the throw from the far side. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bullets. Coming back into the game is Clothier, also into the game, Jaquinto, who made some real strong runs on that left flank. Carroll gets a breather. He will not be out long, you would think. Intercepted by Ward. Ward taken down that time by Muller. So that's just outside of the box. That's about 21 yards out. Of course, they've got to mark off 10 yards. They're nowhere near that. Wow, if you could hook that there's a place that you can get that in that far post. Let's see. Nolan to Ward. Ward with a shot. Saved by Muhick. That's a good idea, and Ward on a rolling ball did a good job of keeping that one low. Just didn't quite have enough on it. Oh, almost to Fife. He could not get control of it that time. Ward with the long ball. He was looking for Garcia, but again, Adhikari, 33, doing the job back there on defense. Colton Ward looking to find someone to pass to. Gainer. Muller. Jaquinto. Slide tackle that time by Hotham.
Checking back in for the visitors, it's number 7, Jack Carroll. For the Garnet, number 5, Leo Hack.
Well, here comes another dangerous situation with Colton Ward on the throw. Man, has he put a lot of pressure on. That's how Gettysburg got its goal. That went right to Crawl. Max kicks it out as Cramlett was making the run back. And that time, Adhikari had to go back to his keeper, Kevin Muhick. Under 5 to go here in regulation. Fife headed that ball, but no one to head it to. Nolan. Oh. And Kroll tried to go to Calatius. Ball goes out of bounds. Okay, they're going to let Ward do it. Again, this is really far out, but they're going to let Ward do it. Geez, put so much pressure on with these throws. The last one went right to Kroll. Now, Calatius headed that away. To Mashabi. He's running to try to get open. To Mashabi. Trying to make that turn. Still has it. And loses possession. Oh, dangerous pass. Wojin Shin to Garcia. Garcia still has it. Garcia with the shot. It's wide. Oliver Garcia has been buzzing around the goal all evening for the Garnet.
Hey, let's go, Aiden. Hey, Aiden, let's go, buddy. Here we go, Aiden.
Carroll with the pass up there, but no one on the spot that time. Carroll was looking for Carosino, the goal scorer. There's Carroll, and that's stolen away by Nevins, but the ball goes out, and that means number 13 with the throw will be coming up. As we're 2:33 and counting left here in regulation. This has obviously been the Bullets' best offensive play all evening, the long Colton Ward throws. He's really far out. And that one goes out. It'll be a goal kick for the Garnet. Max Kroll, who's been getting them right about midfield and at a pretty good line drive pace, too. Tumashabi trying to get it. He's still fighting for it. Ball crossed in. Garcia's there, but he's offside. Connor Gill ready to come in for the Garnet. Here comes Muller to Fife. And that ball was kicked off of Nevins. And that will be another dangerous situation for this throw. Colton Ward on the throw. 39 seconds left. It looked like Hotham got his head on that one and it went out. Excuse me, make that Nevins. Ward is way out and he's going to make the long throw. Whoa, that ball bounces, but Kroll gets to it. That could have been a dangerous play.
6, 5, 4.
So we're going into overtime here.
1, 0.
As after a scoreless first half, both teams put one behind the back of the net. It is 1-1, and we'll be back for the overtime right after this.
Fans, there are plenty of ways to stay current on what's happening in the Centennial Conference. Get the latest updates sent directly to your phone by following us on Twitter, sign up for the latest updates by liking us on Facebook, or get inside access on Instagram. In addition, the Centennial Conference now has a mobile app to give fans access to score updates, statistics, and game recaps, as well as links to live video. You can also receive notifications on your favorite sports sent right to your phone. It's available as a free download for your iPhone or Android device. Just log on to www.centennial.org/front-row for more information.
Well, welcome back here. Mark Narducci in what has been an exciting first 90 minutes, all tied at 1. So we have 2 10-minute overtimes, golden goal. And then if it's still tied, we'll go to penalty kicks. Again, a lot of the action came late in the second half as Bless Tumashabi opened the scoring in the 74th minute on an outstanding cross from Leo Hecht, headed it into the lower right corner for a 1-0 lead. But then, in a loose ball in front, Mike Carasino off a throw-in by Colton Ward, who's been just so dangerous, tied it up in the 77th minute, and that is where we are. It's interesting when you, one of the stats that really jumps out at you, Connor Fife, the 11-goal scorer for Gettysburg, 0 shots, and that's because the Garnet have paid extra attention to him. But also Jack Carroll, who has scored 6 goals, also 0 shots. So the defense has done a good job of not letting those guys, have space. So looks like back into the game is Caligari for Swarthmore, number 15. Tumushabi will start this overtime on the bench. Would not be surprised if we see him in fairly soon. Again, the winner of this game will advance to the Centennial Conference semifinal on Friday at top seed at Johns Hopkins. Be interesting to see if how aggressively both teams go. I'd have to think that neither coach wants to go in a PK situation. So we're getting ready for action. Gettysburg tried to go a lot of long ball in the second half. There's Garcia. How dangerous has he been? Wow. To Ward. Again, one thing Swarthmore has done really well is they've worked both sides of the fields. Right side, left side. There's Carroll. Remember, we said he started out the game on the right, played a lot on the right. Now on the left. Derek Muth in there in the defense, back number 2. He had made that one of the blocks. Still possession. Garcia kicked that ball in. They're trying to keep it in bounds. Oh, that's a nice job by the Bullets. There's Ward at midfield to Garcia. Garcia on the run and looking that time for Caligari. Passed just a little bit too far. And the keeper, Kevin Muhick, cleaned it up. Muller on the pass back. Again, nice job by Caligari's Adhikari's made a lot of nice clears tonight. Jaquinto has some room on the right side. That's off Nevins. Jaquinto. And Derek Muth that time making the play defensively. Jesu Cool-Barley will be taking the corner kick. This will be the 5th corner for the Bullets. Fife and all hit the crossbar. And they follow up a score. And the Bullets are going to advance.
Gettysburg College advances to the second round of the Centennial Conference playoff with a 2-1 victory over Swarthmore in the first overtime. With the win, the Bullets will travel.
So Nick Carroll gets that goal.
Blue Jays on Friday.
His 7th of the season. It was a scramble in front. And the Bullets will be advancing to the semifinals. So these two teams have played twice this year, and the scores are identical, 2-1. And what's interesting is the team that scored first is the team that lost. So Nick Carroll, who we said had not gotten a shot, certainly gets one in the overtime and punches that in. There was a scramble in front of the net. And the Bullets now advance to the semifinal and live to play another day. For Swarthmore, it's the end of what has been an excellent season. 11-4-2. Again, in the regular season, they finished actually tied, a 3-way tie for second place in the Centennial Conference, but due to tiebreakers, got the number 4 seed, and that's why they were the host tonight, as Gettysburg was the number 5 seed. So that'll wrap it up on the goal by Carroll. Gettysburg wins it by a score of 2-1. An outstanding season for Swarthmore, and one obviously for Gettysburg, as the Bullets will continue their play. Well, we hope you've enjoyed these broadcasts from Swarthmore. We've certainly enjoyed bringing them to you, and there have been so many outstanding games. And it's been a privilege to be able to